So let's go ahead and listen in, man. Let's listen in. I think, honestly, I want to listen to Mitch Johnson, and we'll do a separate segment on Vic. But I want to listen to Mitch Johnson because this game, I don't know. Like I said earlier, okay, this was the best game, I think, of the season, or best win of the season. Because when you go into a game and you get beat in every statistical category and you still find a way to win, that's winning mindset, right? That's absolutely winning mindset. And you go back to the 2014 Spurs, some of our best showings in our history. You know, we had games like that where we would look bad, or another team would punch us in the mouth early on, but we were so consistent. We chipped away, and you always felt like it's not guaranteed a loss. Last season, every time we were down, it felt like it was guaranteed a loss. This season, no. It's like just because you're up by 20, it means nothing, because our defense is so good. So I think this was the best win of the season. It really shows that winning is contagious, just like losing is contagious. Spurs expected, like Chris Paul said, they expected to win every game, and they expected to win this one. You love to see it. Oh, wait, you guys can't hear that.
It's definitely tougher. Yeah.
And it was on the road.
Felt like we were sleepwalking a little bit at the start of the game. Didn't feel much physicality or resistance on defense. And they're obviously a very talented team, but I thought we could have done a better job of just making them work for some stuff. And I think we picked it up there in the second and the fourth quarter, and it was a big difference.
I think you guys might have said
that's what I mentioned. I was like, I don't know, it just seemed off the first few quarters to me.
The club record for three-pointers in a game tonight. Did you figure that's just a matter of time with the way the game's going and people are getting up a ton of them now and that sort of thing?
We shot it well. Sacramento does a great job of packing the paint, showing heavy shifts, rotating. And so, we did feel if we spaced the right way and moved the ball, we'd be able to have some inside-out rhythm threes. I think we had 8 points in the paint in the first half, though, so there needs to be a balance. I thought we did a better job in the second half, getting to the free throw line, being aggressive. And again, it's those bang-bang plays where you're putting the onus on the defender and the ref to be able to see that stuff and have to stop you at the same time. And I thought we did a much better job of that in the second half.
Yeah.
Deuce Tatum is carrying us. We don't need Pop right now. Our coaching staff has been doing a very good job. Okay, they've been doing a very good job. But I don't think this team makes this type of growth without. He does look like Deuce Tatum. I don't think our team does this great of a job without Popovich and a lot of the fundamentals that he already instilled in the team. So,
what are your thoughts about the way this team has sort of progressed in these clutch games? You were 13-28 last year in clutch games, 5-3 now.
Wait, what was that?
Clutch games. You were 13-28 last year in clutch games.
We were 13-28 in the clutch last season.
Games, 5-3 now.
5-3 now. I thought it would have been higher than that.
Yeah, I think, I think there's a growth that happens, a maturation just naturally. And so some of these guys, you start to see patterns over and over again. You get in the same situation. Hopefully, whether you learn from the past or you just gain confidence in that situation again. Obviously, Chris and Harrison have a lot of experience that helps, but I think you are seeing the younger guy.
How many games we played, bruh? How many games has it been, guys? 20? I think we just got it 20. I think we went at 20. Yeah. Oh, if you were wondering, yeah, Vane said 5 points or less, 5 minutes in the fourth. That's what counts.
Guys,
As clutch. 21? I think it's 20.
just be a little decisive and confident, and I think a lot of times that's where young players can get themselves in trouble when they start second-guessing themselves.
You've been around DeMar DeRozan. coached him. What are you thinking when he's going for like 10 in a row down the stretch there?
You know, I said this in one of the huddles to the staff where he is one of those players where it doesn't feel good, but if you start overreacting to everything he does, the floodgates can open. And he got into a couple of those roles a few times where
You guys see him like talk trash to Keldon right before those free throws, and Keldon kept his cool. He made the first and missed the second one. Hey, high pressure situation, but I did think that was kind of funny. He was trying to get at him before he got to the free throw line.
shot. But if you looked at the individual play, it was probably pretty good defense. And if it was at least a contest on it, you know, we're not going to beat them 12-10. So
Yeah, that's why I didn't get upset, because, you know, if you guys were wondering, because people were expecting, I saw it in the chat, people were expecting me to talk bad about Keldon in this game. Look, Keldon's defense is Keldon's defense. All right, it's not going to change. He's not a good defender. There's no, you know, way around that. But he plays so well offensively till it didn't really care about it that much. And also, even though he was getting torched by DeMar DeRozan, because the Spurs were shooting at such a high clip, you know, behind the arc, Keldon included, it really wasn't going to hurt us that much. I mean, DeRozan, if it's a game like that where the other team is shooting well from three, and we saw it when he played with the Spurs, right? Or played for the Spurs. If they're shooting well from three, it's very rare that he's going to save you, right? He wasn't able to save them. All those 2-point shots, which, I mean, that's great, but it wasn't enough against us. And it was contested. It was contested. It wasn't like, you know, Keldon was just getting killed, you know. Okay, he was getting killed, but it was contested. His hand was up, I guess.
I think, you know, stops when you need them is important, but he's a heck of a player.
You know anything about Trey
Just mindful mistakes if he stayed with this man. Yeah.
at this point?
I know he had a hell of a game.
Yeah.
I thought Trey, Devin, and Keldon, all three of those guys gave us great minutes off the bench, and I've been on those three just because as long as they've been here. I think sometimes they've been a little sluggish when they've started to get together, and there's circumstance. Obviously, those guys have been in and out the lineup, but I thought those three guys tonight flipped the game for us and kind of picked up the starters, and it was good to see.
Are you kind of bracing to have to be without Trey for a little while, just by the way it looked?
You know, I have no idea. Maybe it looked like his shoulder, but I haven't seen the play. I haven't heard of anything. So hopefully he can, you know, be back soon.
So Michael Wright said that it was a sprain. He should be fine. So I'm hoping, I don't think we see him on Tuesday, but I'm hoping we see him maybe Friday. That would be cool, but it might be a minute.
I guess we've been doing this now for 3.5 minutes and didn't ask about the guy that had the triple-double.
Yeah, I was wondering.
It is so weird, man, because I feel like Wemby just didn't have that great. As great as his game was, to his standards, I feel like he was not fundamentally sound for a big chunk of this game. I think they talking about, they said triple-double. They talking about Wemby. I didn't hear Wemby's name, but like, I don't know. I said that in the other video or other segment as well. That's just how I felt.
I thought he had some very poor moments in the first three quarters in terms of fundamentals and solid basketball. And
no pre-watch. No. I was live streaming. Yeah, where are those glasses at? As I was saying, I think he was not fundamentally sound in this game. I know everything pertaining to Spurs basketball. Pre-watched is cool. I did not I was here the whole time. This just got uploaded. When does it get uploaded? Oh, it got uploaded an hour ago. It did get uploaded an hour ago. But I mean, I was live streaming. I was literally with you guys. Thanks, Dr. Clan. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's true though. It is true. He I don't know. It was like as great as a game he had. He wasn't really there. You know. I don't know. It was weird.
Fundamentals.
Watched an hour ago. I was live streaming.
And it's a testament to him, his ability to lock in. And I thought in the fourth quarter he was a man. And I thought he dominated. And he's so good, but the dominating the fundamentals for him, the catches, the passes, the solid stuff, it's still spectacular. But when he does that, he's a load.
He locked in at the end of the game. He absolutely locked in at the end of the game.
Mitch, there's that play at the end of the first half where
It's crazy though. Wemby's bad game is already this good. It's ridiculous. That's why I feel silly whenever I critique him, because it's just weird. It's hard to even put it into words. It's hard to even put it into words.
Chris block, the Keldon block.
Someone messaged Clan. Who messaged me?
Or a Devin block, a Victor block, and then it comes down to a Julian three. You just talk about the ball movement and playing defense.
Yeah, I think you know, we want to play fast. We want to fly around on defense. We feel like we have a deep team, and so I think when you do, it's just again that.
I don't think he'll mention it, maybe, but Julian Champagny was sleeping too defensively at times at the beginning. The whole team was weird at the beginning.
Added belief that you can play hard, you can do the extra thing, and not have to save yourself and get back into the game. And we had some really good moments of that tonight.
Mitch, what you said about Vic, is that kind of the incredible part with him, is that you could find so many moments where he can be better and then look up and you see triple-double, you see big moments. Because I watched in the game, you feel the same way. Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? And then it almost catches you off guard that he's been dominant.
Yeah, you know, it's his biggest.
He's gonna always, his worst games, he's gonna have a double-double. Like, it just is what it is.
Strength, and at times that can be people's, not weakness, but the things that they have to grow into or learn from is he can do everything. And so when you have that many options on the menu, to think you're going to pick the right one every time is tough. And he's a young player that's learning how to use all these weapons that he has. And so I think there's, you know, obviously tremendous belief and great support for him as he learns when and where to utilize all those weapons. And I think just constantly holding himself accountable as he does of the fundamental simple stuff is what will allow those things to pop off the page.
And you talked before the game about your voice. Is his coachability continuing in the time you've had with him?
No question. No question.
Yep.
And just going into a big game, riding the momentum of this one.
I love Mitch's answer. I mean, all his answers have been great. I think that a lot of people, when I say, hey, we're going to listen to the coach, people like roll their eyes like, oh, I don't want to listen to Mitch Johnson. I don't want to listen to the coach, because we're so accustomed to like Popovich interviews. But sometimes Popovich gives us some like really great ones as well, right? But Mitch Johnson, he's not at that point yet. He's not at that point of, oh my God, this is irritating me.
How are you feeling about that?
Phoenix is a heck of a team. They're playing really well, obviously. I think kind of...
Are they? Are they, though? Are they, Coach? Didn't we just look at them? Are they playing well? Lost to the Nets. Lost to the Knicks. Lost to the Magic. Lost to the Timberwolves. Lost to the Thunder. Lost to the Kings. Won against the Jazz. Lost against the Kings. I don't know. Their last few games have not been that great. Last 10 games, 3 for 7. I don't know. Spurs last 10 games, 7 for 3. 7-3. Theirs 3-7. Complete opposite. I don't know, Coach. I don't know. Was KD hurt? KD was injured almost all those games. Okay, well, that's a good point.
Like Michael mentioned earlier, it's just another opportunity for these guys to be in a situation that, you know, it will have some additional.
Well, what with us going against KD, it's going to be basically like he's injured anyway, because we're going to lock him down. We're going to lock him down.
Excitement, and it should be fun.
Thanks, Mitch. Thanks, baby.
All right. That was good, man. That was really good. What is some of the there's no comments here yet. Love that Mitch didn't hold back when it comes to Vic's play. Vic wants to be coached tough. He doesn't want to be told he's perfect. Love this organization. Egos are checked at the door, and winning will be the standard. Trey Jones is always solid. We will always need him. Hope he's all right. Go Spurs go. Get well soon, Trey. You love to see it. You love to see it. When you have a franchise ran this well, every single person that they hire, all right, all the way down to the custodian, is top tier. All right, so we shouldn't be that shocked that Mitch Johnson has been a really good coach. Look at him, so happy that he's a good coach. That he's been a really good coach, and you shouldn't be that shocked that our front office have been doing a great job as well. Right? Everybody is top tier. Everyone has the same mindset. The system continues. And I hope Pop's okay. I really miss Pop, guys. I hope he's okay. We need him at least in the front office. At something. We need him back. In some capacity. I miss him. All right. Let's move on.